Okay, good morning everybody. It is Halloween day. And what are we doing this morning, children?
Daddy donuts.
Yeah, okay, so it's donuts for Dad at school, and Mark had to work. So I'm Dad this morning, because that's what we do as moms. We multitask.
You should be Dad for Halloween.
That's a great idea. Hey, would you put on some pants?
Mother the wood.
Yeah, okay.
That should be you for Halloween.
I would love that.
That's
Okay.
alright in that TV
Donuts
show.
for dads. Now we don't eat donuts, at least I don't.
I do.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yep, it's just me and the dads. And the kiddos.
Happy Halloween.
You guys look tired. Matea,
Man, this one's wet.
can you say happy Halloween, Matea?
But like,
So it's donuts for dads, right? And then, so tell me what you think.
sit down.
Did they give you donut options?
Let me take mine.
Okay. What do you think of donuts for dad this morning?
Seeing what Dad does to us.
But when you get donuts at home, what kind of donuts do you get?
I don't really care.
What kind of donuts do you like the best?
I was like chocolate covered sprinkles.
Okay, Matea, are you having a good time? You notice there are men everywhere. Hardly any women. This is our cafeteria.
Book the spiders.
Spiders, you like the spiders?
Yeah, everybody broke it. Like this one.
No,
Look.
that's how they are. You're supposed to have a little thing so everybody's finger will fit. Got it? Got it. Okay, so it's Halloween, and last year I made a funny video making fun of people who have all this healthy food for Halloween and all of that. But this year I'm sort of that obnoxious person. In part, I'm sort of not an extremist in many, many ways. So we're not going to be the people that doesn't have any candy. And we're not going to be the people that go crazy with candy either. So I just thought we'd do something different this year. So the plan is that when the kids get home from school, they're going to get their costumes on. They're going to have dinner, which is going to be a baked spaghetti. After that, they're going to go trick-or-treating at a handful of houses. Now remember, we cut Alec back on sugars and a lot of our kids on sugars. So we're actually not going to be doing a crazy amount of trick-or-treating. We're going to go to like maybe 5 or 6 houses. Well, probably about 10. And then we come back to the house. We're going to play with a piñata, make this pudding that we have like with dirt and which is Oreos, and chocolate pudding and gummy worms, and then we'll have these pumpkin muffins, and we're going to play games. So we're actually spending most of Halloween at our house, and then I'm going to be a little bit obnoxious and be the one person in the neighborhood to hand out little bottles of water to our trick-or-treaters. But I actually thought that would be a good idea because I figure, why not? You know what?
So much.
Okay, so here's my question. Do you think it's lame that I'm handing out little bottles of water for Halloween?
You're
Yes.
doing that?
Yes, it is.
Mom, do you know how?
I know, right? That's what I said.
I'll tell you
so
why.
embarrassing.
This is not how I am. I don't like people being like overly like anti-sugar, but we're not at home much during Halloween, and I don't really want to do like just candy. We got too much candy. So I figure while they're walking, they can use little bottles of water. Did you hear that story about that one woman? What?
Okay, you can still do your thingy-majig, but we can put out candy too. Because if we don't give out candy...
Grace, why are you
We're
wearing
gonna
a
be-
school uniform?
No, let me talk. We're going to be like the most embarrassing family, because that's... If you hand out just water bottles, that's like giving out carrots for Halloween. Do you want that to happen?
Let's do baby carrots.
No, stop. No.
Let's do baby carrots for Halloween.
Oh, no, Mom.
Okay, so
Can you
there
just
is...
at least put out candy?
Hold on. So there is this woman, I can't remember what state she was in. Listen to me, Ella, because you are not going to believe this. Come here. She wrote a letter to everybody in her neighborhood. Let me tell you. She wrote a letter to everybody in her neighborhood, and she said, "Dear people in my neighborhood, if your child is overweight, I'm not going to give them candy." Look at me. Look at me.
That's
If they're
really mean.
overweight, I'm not going to give them candy. I'm going to give them a letter that says, "You tell your mom you need to lose weight." So they're going to give the skinny people candy, but not the fat people. What do you think about that?
That's
Do I look fat to you?
I think that's totally lame.
Do I
So
look fat to you?
I think that's awful. What do you guys think? I think.
Mother, look.
What do you guys think? I
Mom,
think
do
it's
I
awful.
look fat to you?
Not in a million years be that person that would just say, "Okay, you're
stepped
overweight.
on my
Don't."
foot.
I bet that was on purpose.
Sorry.
That was on purpose.
No, it's not. So I would not be that mom that would not give the child candy if I had it. But I'm handing out water just because I'm not here.
Can you at least hand? Oh, Mom, can you just hand out
I don't hand
candy as
you.
well?
Matea, do you think it's strange that I'm handing out bottles of water for Halloween?
What?
I know, right?
Mom, like our friends are going to be. Yeah, Maya said she would come here.
We don't want to be the
Just-
loser people
Just
here.
give it.
I'm going to show come here. I'm going to show you what we're handing
We
out.
saw-
Do you agree with me? Or do you think that it's a brilliant, genius idea for a mom who's trying to balance the amount of sugars in her family? Personally, I think it's a genius idea.
Come on.
It's an embarrassing idea.
Water for Halloween. No,
Okay.
do not. Listen, Matea, you didn't bring out our mints. The mints belong in the pantry.
No, they don't. They belong for
Mom,
They belong for Halloween.
just hand out.
This is what we're
Candy with
handing
your-
out, ice water. Personally, I think it's a great idea. Stop spitting ice. I
Who
think
thinks that to hang out to?
No one's gonna hang out with us anymore.
we have enough people hanging out with us. Trust me.
No.
Yeah, we do. Matea, if you were trick-or-treating and you got thirst... No, Matea, if you do that, you're not going trick-or-treating. Okay, each one of you tell me what you think about water for trick.
Embarrassing. Well,
We're not gonna hang out with them. No one's gonna hang out with us.
House and like I wouldn't even come here. I would just say, what a lame house.
I know, right?
You think we're lame for handing out water?
Yes.
So, okay, I want you to envision this. They're trick-or-treating. They're getting all this candy and all this exercise, but no water. They come to our house and they're like, "Yes, yay, we get water, woohoo!"
You can at least hand out candy. If you were still a kid, like or a teenager, would you want? Stop it. Would you want your mom handing out water bottles and
When I was a kid, they
carrots?
didn't have water bottles, and I'm not
Well,
handing out
whatever
carrots.
you did.
I would not hand out carrots.
Say
No. Can you take my mints back in the house?
just hand out candy. Please, anything
Just
You can do this, that, and water.
I think water's genius.
Oh my gosh.
It's a treat.
Nobody's gonna hang out with us because of you.
Treat. I think. Don't bring the water back in there. This is what we're serving people. Let's have our baked spaghetti now.
Ooh, yummy.
Open it up. They won't know what treats are in there if you don't open it
There
up.
are no treats
Do
in
you
here.
think water's a good idea, Ladybug? Do you think water's a great idea? Is it? Is water? Hey, stop it. Is water a good idea? Is it? Is it? I think
She
it's
just said
genius.
no.
She said no.
Okay, let's go. Having salad, blackberries, baked spaghetti before we go trick-or-treating. I need to ask you a question.
Here I am.
Okay,
Hi.
you realize that what we're handing out for trick-or-treating are
Cauliflower and celery.
little bottles of water.
Okay,
Okay.
now that's lame.
What do you think of that idea?
Bad.
Bad.
Okay, now that everyone else has given their opinion, are you asking me from my standpoint or from the people coming to our house's standpoint?
From your standpoint, as a person who has endured many Halloween.
I don't think we're going to be the most popular house in the neighborhood.
Yes.
Let's put it that way.
See, even he agrees.
Yeah.
People won't hang out
I'm
with
just
us.
gonna be telling my friends about this because I'm just gonna warn them not to come here because I don't think nobody wants water, mommy. They already probably got water from their house. They want candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, my
They
costume.
drink water before
I'm
they
dressed up
start.
as a school
Did you
girl.
even change after school?
I had those make my
Okay.
hair. And then I got the idea from Miss Sunny.
What did you say?
Next time, do it right and do alfalfa sprouts.
I'm not going to do alfalfa sprouts.
Okay, then do collard greens.
That would be perfect. Our first trick-or-treaters. Our first trick-or-treaters came to the house and they keep looking around. They don't know what to do. They're so confused. They're like, do we grab one of those bottles of water or not? Go ahead, go up there.
No.
They're really confused. So this is what's going on at home after the trick-or-treating. Dirt and worms. Oh my goodness.
Courtesy of whom?
Oh look, we can even put a little light on.
Why don't you?
Oh wait.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
so bad
How
at
many
the
years
lights.
have you lived here?
It's off, I guess. It's not working. Okay, and then we have the, excuse me,
Then we have this.
the forbidden fruit.
What's the forbidden fruit?
You're gonna see in a minute.
Oh, can I-
No, don't.
Here you go,
Do
Jen.
not get
I'm
your
just
candy
looking at
out.
Yeah.
Can I do like you?
Keep your candy. Thank you.
Can I put
And then
my candy in the bag?
Stop yelling.
nobody's had. They haven't even had candy, and that's what it's like. And then this is the pumpkin patch with cupcakes that I can't take credit for making, but I'm not going to put the person on camera who did make them.
Holland's here.
You know what stinks?
16 girls in our
Lunch? I know.
You know what stinks? All of this candy,
Now I have to keep.
and that candy, and this candy. Okay, this is way too much candy, I'm just going to say. So my friend Roxanne is here. All of you know her because she's like a co-star on our show. So she is going to tell you what happens at her company, because I love this. Okay, so we're going to give you some candy. Why?
Because we're gonna send it in care packages to the soldiers overseas.
Yeah, and that's because your company sends it.
Our company sends it, yeah. So they take the Halloween candy that we don't really want the kids to have all of it, and we
Yeah.
send it to the soldiers and let them have a treat.
I love it. So that's what corporations should be doing and can be doing. So give me your opinion of what you think about going trick-or-treating and giving a decent amount of your food away.
Well, even though I have to give out basically my thousands candy, I think it's a really great idea to ship them off and just take like 5 pieces of candy for your own, because people like you have food and people like they don't even have any like actual food, so just giving them a piece of candy is like a lot.
It's a big deal.
It's
It's
really
good,
like,
right?
it's a big deal for them. And for you, just like you're gonna end up wasting it.
Yeah, you
You're not
waste
gonna
it.
eat all that candy, so you giving
It's a
them
great
out is
idea.
like-
You still have what you want.
yeah, I have what I want, and I give them like basically like
Okay.
a bag full of candy.
Welcome to my show. It's that time of year again that I like to call Healthy Ween. In my house this year, we have some very special treats that we're planning. First, what we're going to do is we're going to make the toe picker. A little alteration on your popular candy bar. No chocolate, just made with tofu, wasabi beans, almonds, and cranberries. And a splash of amino acids.